Welcome to Bulls, Beers, and Brawls. You got Big B here with ya. Hope you're doing well out there, fight fans. We had BKFC Omaha go down. Actually, just ended minutes ago. Went down Friday, May 17th, and it was an interesting card. A decision heavy card, especially for bare knuckle. Not sure what was going on there. If the fighters there in Omaha were just too damn tough to get finishes or be finished. I don't know. It was just different. Now the action did kind of pick up the closer we got to the top of the card. Unfortunately, I didn't catch the prelims, so I'm going to go through a full main card though, results and recap with you here. I'm going to start with the main event and kind of work my way down the card from there. Main event, let's get right at it. We had the undefeated 4-0 Carlos Trinidad-Snake. He was taking on 3-1 Dustin Pague. This was a welterweight scrap with huge implications. Rumor is the winner of this one is title contender, and rightfully so. Two words here: holy shit. Carlos Trinidad-Snake goes to 5-0, smashes Page's jaw with an uppercut from hell, I guess. I mean, wow. I did not expect that. I really didn't. I don't think anybody did. Now, the doctors call it after the first round. That was it. I don't even know what to say. I'm still a little bit in shock here. Number one, book Trinidad-Snake for that title shot, whether it be against Austin Trout or whoever the fuck else at the time. Get that shit booked, because 5-0 and he just smashed Dustin Pague. There's no other way to put it. Now, to Dustin's credit, he didn't want to quit. The doctors did make him. Obviously, I don't think quit is in Page's vocabulary, so I hope he can make a full recovery here, but it does sound like a fractured jaw, so it could be a long road. Congratulations to Carlos Trinidad-Snake, though. 5-0, smashing his opponents. Let's get him that title shot. The co-main event at BKFC Omaha saw a middleweight scrap between the hometown boy, Dakota Cochran. He was 5-0 going in. He was taking on Jeremy Hit'em Holloway, who was 1-0-1 going in. Now here, Cochran nabs his third straight W with a second round knockout. Wicked left hand put Holloway down. Massive power shown by Dakota Cochran. You know, he doesn't look like your typical fighter. I think he's got that deceiving look, but man, does he have power. And that's, as mentioned, three straight for Cochran now. So his stock is continuing to rise in that middleweight division. There was talk about him and Mundell. I mean, that's an option there too. Mundell is looking for a fight. I know Mundell's trying to nab that Perry fight, but I just don't think that's going to happen. If not, hey, Cochran definitely has his hat in the mix now. And the feature fight at BKFC Omaha was another middleweight scrap. We had the undefeated Alonzo Martinez. He was 3-0 going in. He was taking on the gritty veteran Stanislav Grosu, who was 3-3 heading into this scrap. Now, Grosu, there's no way other way to put it. He came out on fire. He gets the second round knockout, and it was a beautiful display of not just power, but technical power, showing that, you know, power doesn't have to be just running out there and swinging wildly and giving it all you got. It just beautiful technique mixed with that incredible power. In my opinion, at least in my recent memory, I would say that was Grosu's best outing to date. Omaha, we saw one Female fight, the typical lone female fight of the card. It was in the strawweight division. We had Sarah Schell, who was 1-0. She was taking on Crystal Van Beek. She was 1-0 as well, actually. So two 1-0 women going at it here. Man, this one got a little bit hard to watch, if I'm gonna be honest, which I always am. Shell beat up Van Beek for 5 straight rounds. Now on the flip side of that, Crystal is as tough as nails. I mean, she absorbed 160 fucking headshots in that scrap. 160 absorbed, and I think the number was, if I'm not mistaken, in the 400s is what Sarah Schell threw, and landed 160 just head strikes, and still continued to march forward. I mean, the doctor at the end of the fight asked Van Beek, basically, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." I'm like, "You don't look fine, lady, but holy fuck, are you tough." In the end, Dr. Sarah Schell takes the unanimous decision and moves to 2-0. What would have been the 4th fight of the night, 4th out of 8 fights on the main card here. We had a lightweight scrap. 1-0 Ryan Roberts. He was taking on ODB Bobby Taylor, who was 5-2 heading in. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. You know what? If I'm going to watch a 5-round bare knuckle fight, this is what I want. I mean, we had tons of action. We had blood. We had grit. We had what BKFC is all about, packed into 5 rounds of fighting here. In the end, Bobby Taylor takes the unanimous decision. And the only reason he did was thanks to a couple of knockdowns there. Otherwise, Roberts had that. For those knockdowns, Robert easily had that. So tough loss for Roberts, but a good win for Bobby Taylor. And hands down, fight of the night right there in Omaha. There's no question. We also saw a cruiserweight scrap at BKFC Omaha. We had 2-0 Ryan Braun. He was taking on the debuting Corey McIntosh. And overall, I thought this was a decent scrap. In my opinion, I thought it really could have gone either way. There was nothing overly decisive that I recall about it. It kind of just was. Wasn't bad, wasn't great. In the end, Ryan Braun takes the decision, moves to 3-0. So we got quite a few undefeated fighters here on the BKFC roster who are improving, moving into higher digits. I mean, you get 1-0, yeah, okay. 1 win, anything can happen. You move into those 2, 3, 4-0s. Now we're talking. The second fight on the main card, we had a lightweight scrap. 3-2, Sean Wilson. He was taking on the 1-0 Emeka Ifekandu. And hopefully I didn't butcher that too bad. Honestly, this one was kind of lackluster, I found. Ifekandu, he definitely showed power, but he just wasn't busy enough. In the end, he takes the decision, moves to 2-0. I don't know exactly how old the dude is. He looks young enough to still have time to develop, because he definitely needs some development. But I can see the potential there, and the potential is great if he can dial it in and get dialed in. Get a little bit more experience, maybe. I don't know exactly what it is that he needs. I'm not a professional coach or anything, so I don't know. There's something missing, but 2-0, he's got it started. And opening up the main card in Omaha, we had a featherweight bout between Tommy Stridham, who's 2-0. He was taking on the 1-0 Corey Roberts. And what a fantastic scrap. What a great, just a great scrap to open up the card. Both gave everything with absolutely no quit. Tommy Stridham ends up taking the unanimous decision. But honestly, both fighters won this one in my books. I mean, I, I I don't see Corey Roberts' stock going down. It was a tough fight for him, tough fight for both. But once again, we have Stridham who moves to 3-0, another undefeated fighter making that rise. So there we have it. That was BKFC Omaha, the main card anyway. I'll have to go back and watch the prelims. I think I saw some highlights and looked like there was some good stuff there. So overall, pretty good night. Little disappointed that we didn't get to see Houston Alexander since they were back in Omaha. I don't know. I would hope the promotion at least called him, but I don't know. I just like seeing him out there. I like seeing him defy the odds at his age, and I mean he's old, but fuck it, so am I. Going out there at his age and kind of defying the odds and knocking fools out still. But I don't know. There was no word of him or anything. So I would imagine they would have at least contacted him. Maybe he decided to hang him up now. I really don't know. Other than that, hey, it was a great night. A couple more decisions than I would have liked, but I don't know. It's just weird. It was weird seeing that string of decisions in a row, and because usually at least you get a doctor stoppage or something, but just a weird night in Omaha as far as decisions go. But other than that, it was good. Main event obviously didn't end well. It was anticlimactic, I guess you could say, but that's bare knuckle fighting. I mean, that was fucking one uppercut and fractured jaw on a veteran combat sports fighter. Like, wow. Still blown away by that main event. Anyway, I'm done rambling here, and hope yourselves have yourselves a good day. Till next time, everybody, take care and peace.